November historic snowstorm has now come and gone.
In some parts of Colorado, it dumped about half of the snow they see in an average winter. And with so much snow, hopefully we'll get some widespread benefits as well. We're going to bring in our Angeline McCall. We hope, Angeline.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it just felt like it would not stop snowing earlier this week. But of course, with all of the snow that we experienced, we're hoping to see some positive effects out of it. As quickly as it came, the snow is disappearing in Denver.
It's a historic storm. This is, I think, the third biggest storm we've ever had in November since we've been keeping records.
9 News meteorologist Kathy Sabin says this marks the 11th largest storm in Denver since record keeping began. Denver typically gets about 60 inches of snow on average during the winter. With 20 inches at DIA, it's about a third of what we usually see all season.
But for our neighbors to the south, Kiowa, Elizabeth, Eastern Parker, Limon, areas out on the plains that got the 40 inches and had the 4 and 5 foot drifts, yeah, they probably got half to maybe a full winter's worth of snow with this storm.
And even in November, it felt like a spring storm with that heavy, wet snow. Most snowfalls have about 1 inch of water in every 10 inches of snow. Not this one.
We think this had maybe 2 or 3 inches of water in that 10-inch snowfall because it was just so wet and so heavy and so beneficial in a time where we've been talking about prolonged period of drought, record high temperatures, and fire danger. So this storm came at the right time.
The next drought map will come out Thursday, hopefully with some relief for Denver, Greeley, Fort Collins, and the foothills that are currently in extreme drought conditions.
Yeah, this is definitely one for the record books and so welcome. Wow, do we need this moisture.
The first official snow of the season and something that isn't all that unusual to meteorologists who have seen this before.
It's been a long time since I've seen a storm like this in the month of November, but I'm not surprised because November was always one of those months we had to watch for big storms.
When we're talking fire danger, hopefully this will help. But again, despite all of the precipitation that we got just within the last few days, you know, if we do see mild temperatures, dry conditions again, we'll be talking about increased fire risk once again. Angela McCall, 9 News.